Now, remember last year, Ascension was literally one of the hottest tickets in town. You had to be on a wait list. Oh, and then yes, after that wait list, you got into a bidding war just on the lot premium. Well, times have changed. But Ascension still holds true that it is one of the top new home communities that is guard gated in the coveted South Summerlin location. Now, today we're going to be talking all about the shifting winds and what that means to you as a buyer if you are considering a luxury purchase here in Summerlin. Today we're going to be looking at, I'm going to say this, you're not going to believe it, quick move-in homes by Toll Brothers. They have right now the beautiful SKYE Edge floor plan, over 3,900 square feet, fully decked out and ready for move-in. I'm so excited to show you that floor plan and everything happening out here at Highrock. So let's get started right now. Hi, I'm Jennifer Graff, and I have been a realtor in Las Vegas for over 20 years. And I am with the new home experts at Douglas Elliman Real Estate. And not only have I been a realtor here for 20 years, I've also worked for some of these new home builders. And that extra experience definitely makes a difference, because then I actually do know how the builders operate and what they're looking for, and really how to negotiate the best deal for you as a buyer if you are considering new home construction. So here's why Ascension and Toll Brothers, this community is really unlike anything else. And the reason why the opportunity here for a quick move-in, well, they don't really happen that often. When you think about Toll Brothers, most of the time you're looking at anywhere from a 10 to 12 month build out to a completed home. And that is really what Ascension has been like really since the beginning, since people were bidding on the lots here. Now, everything still holds true about this location. We are still going to be guard gated here. It already is guard gated. They're building an amazing clubhouse. There is still going to be where it's situated, which is right between the ultra exclusive Summit Club, as well as Mesa Ridge, which is also another Toll Brothers community completed a few years ago, also guard gated with a clubhouse. Other bonuses, well, we're really close to downtown Summerlin, really close to the 215 freeway, and of course, everything that you would love to do down at the Strip. And let's not forget Red Rock National Park, all the hiking and everything located there. The one thing I'm not mentioning here is Hollywood 2.0. If you've seen some of my other videos, you've probably heard that it is no longer happening. I'm going to put a link right here to the blog that I did all about what happened. And however, although it's not happening, why Ascension is still a great buy. So this is why Ascension still matters, even in our current market. Something like this location, this kind of amenity structure, these two builders we have here, Toll Brothers and Pulte, this community is poised for appreciation. Now is a fantastic time if you are considering a luxury build and you want to be in a guard-gated community and you want to be in a brand new guard-gated community, then this might be the best opportunity yet. Today, we're going to be talking about the single-story floor plans here at Highrock, which again is by Toll Brothers. And then we're going to be specifically focused in on one that is available, that is a quick move-in. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you for a quick walk just so you can see the model, because of course, Toll Brothers models are always fantastic. And then we're going to go take a sneak peek and take a look at this incredible new build that's ready now. And we give you all the details, pricing, and incentives if you'd like to consider that home to be yours. Okay, so we are in the SKYE Edge floor plan. This is 3,940 square feet. And it's funny, when we walked in, I didn't even notice this room over here. But again, if you're looking for a large single story, this floor plan is the largest. They have three. The smallest is just over 3,600 square feet. That is the cliffside model. I think one of the biggest wow factors of when you walk into this home is how high these ceilings are. I mean, this is amazing. And what I also really like is, we already opened the slide for tour. So I can do, like, look how amazing this is. What I really like, and I've seen a lot of the builders do now, is the use of kind of this indoor-outdoor experience. And it is kind of hot today, but there's a little bit of a breeze in here, so it's not terribly bad. It is definitely over 100. It is July, so we are definitely in the thick of the summer. Thank you, Peter, for closing the door and foaming at the same time. That is my son. He is very talented. So, of course, the wow factor certainly extends into the kitchen. And over here, it's funny, I've seen a lot of this lately with the second island, or just sort of like this bump out. I know this is an option. To me personally, I don't know if I'm crazy about it. Honestly, I think I would prefer a table, because like once you have this, you're kind of stuck with it. What do you think, Peter? Oh, Peter likes it. All right, well, difference of opinion. But obviously this is a beautiful kitchen. Either way you slice it, whether you like this dining setup or not, I still think it's beautiful. And then over here, we're gonna walk you into the primary bedroom. Peter, why don't you go first? The high ceilings extend into obviously all the spaces here. I also love when they do this. I don't know why. I love when you can get out to the backyard from your primary bedroom. I don't know why. I just think that's super cool. And you can really get a sense of the outdoors. But just looking back on the house, I love all the windows. They just did such a great job with these 3 floor plans over here at Highrock. It has been an amazingly popular community. Let's go back in. We have to show you this primary bathroom. I love how high that is. Now, take a look at this. This is pretty amazing. Although, Peter, you did have a point with the artwork. It is questionable, putting artwork. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, I feel like obviously for the model, it's good, but I feel like you're probably right. In real life, it probably wouldn't necessarily make sense. So let's go back out to the main area. Because we're going to be going to tour a SKYE Edge in the field that is completely done, we're going to stop the tour over here so we can get out into the field, show you this beautiful home that is completely done here at Highrock. I want to show you that floor plan and then talk to you a little bit more about what other options there are here at Highrock, the HOA fees, and all of that really important information that you're going to want to know if you're considering a purchase here at Ascension's Highrock community. So now we are in this quick move-in home. This is the SKYE Edge floor plan. This one is completely done. I have all of the upgrades right here. You can see it's a pretty chunky list of what is in this home. This house is now priced at $2,198,000, and it literally has all of the bells and whistles completely done. And what I just found out, is this home actually did fall out of escrow. So what that means is that the builder is pretty motivated. And not only is it something where obviously this is priced very well for this community, guard-gated, Summerlin, Ascension, Toll Brothers, I mean, my goodness, it checks all of the boxes. What's really even better for you as a buyer is it actually gives you an opportunity to submit an offer on this property. And the only reason I actually do know that is I just did that at another Toll Brothers community out in the Northwest, where they actually did have a quick move-in home, and we offered under what the list price was, and we got that accepted for my buyer, along with 2% of the base price towards closing costs. So there's really some great opportunities out here if you are interested in new construction, whether it be here in this beautiful luxury built community of Ascension, or really anywhere in our valley right now. It is such a great time to be a buyer this summer, and this is just one of those opportunities. So without further ado, let's take a quick walk around the home. What I did notice, and if this is your taste, the finishes are very light, which is nice. It's a nice, light, bright palette. I don't know. Obviously, people like this. I mean, and my son does too. I guess, you don't like that one as much? Okay, so he doesn't like that one as much. But you can see they did do some beautiful upgrades here. Obviously, it's all Wolf appliances. That pantry is huge. And I do love these cabinets. They're really pretty. And you can see how light and bright and open this is. One of the things that the sales agent did mention to me is that there's actually not going to be a home right next to you. So there is going to be a home on the other side, but the home site, or not even a home site, there's essentially going to be empty space from this lot over to the next house. So you are going to feel like you have a little bit more room, which is great and very nice. So let's go take a quick look at the primary bedroom. So now we are in the primary, and again, just these really nice high ceilings. This is pretty neat too. It's pretty private back here because you have this wall. So definitely some privacy. And still you have this really large shower with the tub. But here, Peter, there's no artwork. Unless you choose to put it in some artwork. So again, as we were saying, whether it's something like this, that obviously is, a $2 million property, there is opportunity to negotiate. Toll Brothers build all over our valley. Of course, I was just out at the Northwest at Elkhorn Grove, which is also a great community. And those homes are priced really anywhere from the 7s into the low 1 millions. This, of course, is really considered a luxury build for Toll Brothers. Let's go take a quick look at the rest of the house because we didn't do it the model, and I want you to see the secondary bedrooms. So as I mentioned, I did used to work for, I did not work at Toll Brothers, but I have worked for the builders before. So we're just going through the list of all the upgrades that they did to this particular home. And we were just talking about, I don't remember this being in the model, and Peter says no. I guess I'm trying to figure out functionality. So I'm thinking, if you're here, this is the bar, and maybe you have something out here. So maybe you're the bar out to the patio. Just trying to figure out how this would work in reality. I don't know. But let's go down over here. Here you have your laundry. It's a nice big laundry room with a sink. Actually, that's nice. And what's really nice here is all of the bedrooms. So this bedroom here, and it all has all their own bathrooms. They definitely stuck with that light theme throughout this whole house. I mean, the one thing I would have minded, like a little contrast, but that is something, of course, that you could do after close. You could absolutely add some paint colors and some things to kind of liven up some of these finishes, which are very neutral, I'd like to say. So very neutral and very light. Now, the HOA for Ascension is $322 a month. That does include Ascension and Summerlin South. Of course, this is going to be, or actually already is, guard gated. They are in the process of building out the clubhouse as well. And here's the thing. I feel like there's not a lot of opportunities that you're going to be able to purchase brand new guard gated real estate with a clubhouse. A lot of the new construction currently happening, even in Grand Park, which I absolutely love, it's a different type of product. So if you are really set on having a guard gate, if you are really set on having a clubhouse, and you want to buy something brand new, Ascension is probably one of the best places to be looking right now, especially if you're looking for a luxury deal. How does that sound? So if you'd like more information on this particular home, this is the SkyView floor plan. I am going to put more details in my blog at jennifergraffrealtor.com. Keep in mind, there's actually 2 other floor plans here as well, and there are some opportunities on those home sites as well. Plus, there's still 34 more home sites to be built out here from dirt. So if you're one of those people that prefer to really be building from the ground up on your own, not necessarily as concerned with getting the absolute best deal because they're not necessarily going to be wheeling and dealing on dirt. That's pretty standard. There's still some great opportunity here, and you're still not in a bidding war. You're still not having to be on a wait list. So overall, it's just a really great time to be a buyer. So again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch our video today. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.